Forests help keep our climate stable, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, and they regulate our water supply and improve its quality. They also provide a home to more than half of all species found on land, a rich variety of life that keeps so many natural systems running. Over 1 billion people live in and around forests, depending on them for fuel, food, medicines and building materials. And all of us use wood in our daily lives. In fact, global demand for timber products is expected to more than triple over the next 3 decades. But human impacts have already led to the loss of around 40% of the world's forests. And today, an area the size of a football pitch is still being destroyed every second. Protecting and restoring forests has never been more urgent. We depend on forests for our survival, from the air we breathe to the wood we use. Besides providing habitats for animals and livelihoods for humans, forests also offer watershed protection, prevent soil erosion and mitigate climate change. Yet, despite our dependence on forests, we are still allowing them to disappear. Forests provide us with shelter, livelihoods, water, food, and fuel security. All these activities directly or indirectly involve forests. Some are easy to figure out: fruits, paper and wood from trees, and so on. Others are less obvious, such as byproducts that go into everyday items like medicines, cosmetics, and detergents. Looking at it beyond our narrow, human, not to mention urban, perspective, forests provide habitats to diverse animal species. They are home to 80% of the world's terrestrial biodiversity, and they also form the source of livelihood for many different human settlements, including 80 million indigenous people. In addition, 300 million people live in forests, including 60 million indigenous people. Yet we are losing them. Between 1990 and 2050, the world lost some 129 million of forest, an area the size of South Africa. When we take away the forest, it is not just the trees that go. The entire ecosystem begins to fall apart, with dire consequences for all of us. Every second, the world loses about 1 football pitch worth of forest area. Every year, that's roughly an area the size of the country of Greece. The main causes of deforestation are agriculture, unsustainable forest management, mining, infrastructure projects, and increased fire incidences, which are also increasing in intensity. Deforestation and forest degradation can happen in the blink of an eye, as happened during Australia's catastrophic bushfire and the Amazon forest fires in recent years. We clear forests to make space for the cows whose meat we want to consume, or to make way for palm oil plantations. By living outside the boundaries of our natural ecosystem, we have put a serious strain on our planet's resources, and we are now putting the same pressure on our forests. As carbon dioxide levels rise and temperatures become warmer, forests around the world are starting to give up. We saw this happen in Australia, where an ancient rainforest that unusually too humid to burn did burn after all. Fortunately, there is still time to turn things around, and although it all starts with the individual actions of people like you and me, we are not alone responsible and cannot solve the problem on our own.